What's going on, voters? Welcome back to a brand new episode. I am your host, Disco Analyst. I go by Disco in this world. I will not reveal my real name. But either way, welcome back to the series of 2022, the mid-2022 terms. That's not how you pronounce it, but I'm getting a name. I promise I'll get a name. But either way, welcome back to one of the sub-series in the 2022 midterm elections. We're going to continue to try and analyze the 2022 governor elections. Last video we did Maine and Michigan, both probably going to go to Democrats. Now we'll continue on, see if we can get 3 states in. Now we'll go with Nevada. Now Nevada already had their primary. Yep. Now the Nevada gubernatorial election. Currently a Democrat has won it. A Democrat is the incumbent, and the Democratic nominee being Steve Sisolak, I believe that's pronounced it. I have no idea how to pronounce that. And the Republican nominee being Joe Lombardo, who looks like to be a police officer, judging by the uniform in this picture. You can see in this. The reason why I'm saying it is here. Anyway, welcome. Now we're going to talk about Nevada. Now, Sisolak, the Democrat nominee, had won this in 2018 by 4 points. That's pretty small for a Democrat. Now, Nevada has been getting more and more Democrat. Their legislators are both controlled by Democrats, although the gerrymandering has been... They did a poor gerrymandering effect on my part. I'm like, Texas was more partisan than Nevada. But either way, back to the point. Now, 2004, in 2000, Bush won it by 3, won it by lean, but then Obama won it by double digits in 12, cut that in half in 2012, and then Clinton narrowly won it by 2.4, and then slightly less by Biden. So this was one of the few states that slightly shifted to the right. Now, Nevada is said to be one of the growing fastest Democratic areas, but I disagree with that. It is one of the fastest growing states, although not gaining any electoral advantage. But still, there is deep Republican roots in here. Now, if my computer were to work, it could give me here. Now, let's look at the Democratic nominee. I will just call him the Democratic nominee. Now, political positions, let's go. So it looks like to be he's done 180. So he's had some. He had some sensitive ideas about same-sex marriage, guns, and the death penalty, but they have changed over the years. He was so he said no. So here it says no. He would not recognize same-sex marriage. He was undecided on whether to get public fund. He was used to be a bit more anti-abortion, and was a bit more on like, oh yeah, anti-discrimination. So like, oh yeah, discrimination should be allowed with. Give me 5 seconds. I'm sorry for that interruption. My deepest apologies, but that's a bit close. But either way, let's go back to Nevada. Now, his views have more viewed a conservative type Democrat. A moderate liberal, moderate liberal. So electable in Nevada. Now, Joe Lombardo. Now, he was a sheriff. My apologies. And prior to elect sheriff, here's Army. Now, here's my big question. So what are his viewpoints? Okay, so it looks like he's just a generic Republican. Although I have in here, it doesn't say it, but I think he got the Republican endorsement. I think he got Trump. Yep. So So he believes anything of Trump, anything in Trump. So yeah, just to give a view. All right, so so let's look at some poll numbers. So poll numbers in Nevada. Oh, they show a tight race. Before this Dobbs decision, just slightly, and then Dobbs decision, and there is a decrease. So at 1.9, according to Real Clear Politics, he's gonna lose. The Democrat nominee is gonna lose. So there seems to be a back and forth scenario. I think it's going to be a tilt Republican. With the way things are, and with Nevada changing this year being like who gives this year doesn't seem to be normal with midterms, so it wouldn't surprise me if this turned Republican. So yeah, we'll now go to the next state, New Mexico. New Mexico has been pretty solidly Democratic over the years. We'll go back to 2000, slightly for Gore, slightly for Bush. Obama won it by 15. It was still just over 10 points. And yeah, and the only time it's only been single digits was Clinton, but that was a split vote scenario and everyone hated the two candidates. Then Biden came, it was just a bit over 10 points. So yeah, can a Democrat win in New Mexico? Can the incumbent win in New Mexico? Well, currently the incumbent's Michelle Lujan. She has a good shot at winning. In the governor's race, she won pretty handily. She won by 14.4 points. With that, and that was a year where Democrats were going to win. They were going to win there either way, but she won that race so much so that was near solid margin against Pierce. Now, let's look at their viewpoints. The Republican nominee is Mark Ronchetti. He actually ran for the Senate in 2020 when the incumbent decided to step down. And there seems to be a libertarian candidate, which will split some part of the vote. So that gives her a better chance. So her viewpoints. Let's go for that. Political positions. Oh, they have a trigger law. Wait, is this trigger law? Okay, this way. So there is so she supports abortion, the environment alliance. So she supports the environment, so to reduce greenhouse gases. So she supports the assault weapon ban, supports Israel and for legalize recreational, and supports legislation to raise the federal minimum wage to $12 an hour in 2015. So yeah, basically a bit more democratic than most others, but liberal. Yeah. Yo, nobody knows nothing about this guy. Honestly, here's the weird thing. This is the worst picture I've seen in my life. But how did this guy nearly win a Senate race though, and being so underknown? But who is this guy? This guy has nothing. Honestly, he's just. Yeah, let's go to his campaign website. Honestly, let's go to the campaign website. How much time do I have? 5 minutes. So let's go to the campaign website. For $10,400, I am not shipping in. I just know I need to be independent. Yeah, I want to meet you. I want to see how your viewpoints are. Yeah, I want to give a graduate, rich person, southern border. I forgot about that. There's nothing more about his views on the issues. There we go. It's the only good thing. Abortion. Okay, pro-life, so he's opposed abortion. Basically, by the looks of it, freedoms, election integrity, border security, anything about guns, though. There's nothing seems to be about guns, but education. Okay, so I've never. Just 1 in 3 students reads on grade level. It's worse for math. So I could see how this would be very persuading. I could be easily persuaded into this, but because of election integrity, but because of this, so yeah, it would not surprise me if he had a shot. So I could see voters picking him. I could see voters picking him. Now let's look at some polling. So basically, you're a Trump Republican. Did he win the nomination though? What did he do though? Was he endorsed by anybody? Governor nominated Mark Cushman, eliminated in the primary. So basically, he was the only one. No, he had a competitive primary, so he wasn't really endorsed by anyone, and he doesn't even have the Donald Trump endorsement or Mike Pence endorsement. He does have Nikki Haley though, so it does have Ron DeSantis and Doug Ducey, and Glenn Youngkin. Glenn Youngkin and Ron DeSantis are very popular in the Republican Party, so that could generate it. We in order to do this, we have to go to the 7 points. That was more than usual. Oh wait, we need to go to 2020. 11 points, so about a point. So let's say a 2 point difference. So let's go to the governors. 4 points. Oh wow, this is close. What about Real Clear Politics? No, 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 no. Yep. So about a 6 point lead. 6 point lead. I would characterize this as a lean Democrat, just because of the scenario in this election. I could change it. There could be persuasion into making this likely in a good year, but this is not a good year for Dem. This isn't the greatest year for Democrats, honestly. There have been better years, although Democrats are a bit more popular this year because of the abortion ruling. This basically leveled out the playing field into making a bit better 2020. So yeah. So we only got a couple more states to go, and that is an amazing feat. I'm gonna end the video right here because I am getting a bit tired and I need some water and some other stuff. But when we come back, we shall finish the series off rapidly. Not rapidly, but we shall finish the series. We are going to. This is how we're going to do it. We're talk about Oregon. I'm going to give my predictions for each and every single one of them, and then we'll go in, and then we'll finish it off. So yeah, thank you very so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button. Please hit like. If you didn't like it, please hit the dislike button. I would like to hear your feedback and ways to make these videos better and more informational for you guys. As you know, vote for your life. Have a good one.